Hey everyone, I'm NoobSalmon, and this is Fallout 3, 100%. So we are a bit behind schedule, so I'm gonna start. Instead of clicking new game, I'm gonna load pre-made save, which is the first autosave that the game makes when you gain control of your character. So timing starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So, first thing you're gonna notice is that me spamming quick save and kick load, that skips NPC's dialogue, and also it lets you clip through walls, negating fall damage. Pretty much every strat in the run is based around quick saving, quick loading. And I'll pick my special stat. This is just for initial stat purposes. I need speech as high as possible, so I picked charisma and luck too high, endurance for safety, intelligence for leveling up faster. Thanks for the good luck, guys. I will explain the category, don't worry, because I know you have questions, and that's usually the case with 100%. But right now I'm just skipping that dialogue and wait for him to stand in a specific position so we can skip his dialogue again and transition to our 10th birthday party. But we are kind of antisocial, so we're gonna skip the whole party thing. Because, you know, we are just too mature for that. Anyways, we're gonna go downstairs and meet our boy Jonas, who is the best character in the game.
What are you doing down here?
And this is the combat tutorial.
Are you ready for your surprise?
We got a BB gun from Dad. I shoot Jonas here because he moves to this room a bit faster. And I need to hit 3 targets, and then a red bush will spawn. Oh, I got bad luck. Sometimes you get it first try, but that's okay.
Good work. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of
just push that, so it's a bit faster. And we transition to when we are 16 years old, and this is where we take the goat, which is a task that we need to do, and it lets you tag 3 skills, which means that it's gonna add 15 extra points to that skill. First up, we're gonna pick up this bubblehead, because this run actually requires to collect all the bubbleheads. Again, I will explain that when I have more time.
Good morning.
But we're gonna take the goat.
Well, you made it.
We need explosives for disarming the megaton bomb. A lockpick because we need 100 lockpick during the run, and speech because there's gonna be a hard speed check at megaton. And this is where we fully grow up, and this is the end of the tutorial, and we start the actual first quest of the main quest line. First I'm gonna pick these items from this box, and I'm gonna clip out here and fall out of bounds, and that resets me to a specified position. And I punch the air because punching the air makes these NPCs not talk to you, because, you know, that's how life works in this game. I'm gonna clip through here and grab this door out of bounds, and then just escape as fast as possible. So, what I did there was called COC warping, because in this game there's a failsafe. If you fall out of bounds too much, the game's gonna reset you in a specified place on the cell, and we're gonna use that to skip some areas and some backtracking. Also, we completed the quest escape, and that gives you a scripted level up. I'm gonna put points to explosives and speech, and then swift learner. Anyways, quickly, the category. So it's actually on the leaderboards. It's called all quests, all DLC quests, and all bubbleheads, which tells a lot about this category. But 100% is a bit shorter. Also, it's more clickbaity. and it's actually not far from the 2s, even though there's no percentage counter in this game. So it's still under the leaderboards, don't worry, just with a different name. So there are
it's my pleasure to offer
traveling merchants in this game, and we had to wait for Lucky Harry's cycle so we can buy a missile and a missile launcher, because we're gonna do a glitch called Split Cripple. I'm gonna make a save here. That's actually required for the run, because we're gonna return to this save. And what I'm trying to do is cripple myself at the same time I reload a quick save. And I got it, nice. And what it does is that if you do this in the right frame window, it's gonna stack your crippled speed onto your normal speed, because if you are crippled in this game, your speed is reduced to about 60% of your normal speed, and essentially it's just two speed values stacked onto each other.
Hey,
And we disarmed the Megaton Bomb, and right now I'm doing a quest called the Wasteland Survival Guide, which requires you to either complete the whole quest, which is a very long quest, or just convince Moira not to write her book about the Wasteland, and it has a 41% chance of actually succeeding, so I need to actually reload this part whenever I fail. And second try, well, second try is cool. So this is a easy quest completion. Also we could pick up this holotip, which is the first clue for the quest, Replicated Man. And talking to Lucas Sims completes the quest, The Power of Atom. And we're gonna put points to lockpick. And Black Widow, yeah. So I'm waiting a bit so Lucas Sims house opens, because that's where the second bubblehead is. And we're gonna move on, and yeah, I'll have time to explain stuff. So yeah, basically we're gonna complete all main quests in the main game, all the side quests, all the DLC storyline quests, and all the DLC side quests, and also collect 20 bubbleheads. And bubbleheads are the collectibles in this game, and it raises your skill points, and there are 20 of them because there are 7 special skill stats and 13 smaller. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do essentially. But as I said, this is like one of the least arbitrary completion speedrun that we have at the moment for Fallout 3. So it's kind of not far from calling it 100%, but yeah, it's not really 100%, but yeah, I can call it quote-unquote 100%, but yeah, let's not do that. Let's just go with 100%. Everyone is cool with that, so... Alright. So here we're gonna have some walking segments where we just discover places and collect some bubbleheads, and it's about 20 minutes of the run, but yeah, I can explain stuff during that. So we're gonna go to Arlington Cemetery, where we pick up the lock bubblehead. Also, I'm checking these vending machines for quantums later. Nuka-Cola quantums are special items, and it also required for a quest. And we need one to spawn in a vending machine. Only one, even though we have to collect 30. No luck so far. It's okay, because we have a backup that we can actually scam for save scam for a quantum later. Anyways, we're gonna collect the bubblehead. There we go, and we're gonna COC war back. It's like saves like a second, but it looks cooler. And we're gonna go back to Flooded Metro, I think. Yeah. We're gonna discover Jefferson Memorial and discover the riverboat thing, which is the location of the Point Lookout DLC. We're not gonna do that now because we are a bit underpowered for the DLC. We don't really have a weapon that's kinda cool enough for combat, so we just need to wait for a bunch of stuff until then. So yeah. Anyways, yes, speed cripple. I think I mentioned how it works. Basically, the game resets your speed when you are crippled on your legs to 0 and compensates with 60% about your normal speed. And we just confuse the game by applying that compensation value to your normal speed character whenever we reload a quick save. It's a finicky glitch. There are two versions of it. One is called the breakable one and the unbreakable one. So whenever you reload the game and you lose the speed glitch, it's called the breakable one. You don't want to get it because obviously we're gonna quick save, quick load a lot, and also yeah, that's about it. And also the thing is that breakable or unbreakable one is not really unbreakable, and that's actually why my estimate is a bit tight. So I need to I have to worry about it a bit, because whenever my game crashes, I lose the speed glitch, and this game is just really prone to crashing. Let's cross our fingers. That's not gonna happen too many times. Also, if you get crippled again, also you'll use the speed glitch, because then you get actually crippled. So you don't want to do that as well. So the riverboat landing is found, so we go back to Super Duper Mart. There are two vending machines here. I'm gonna check both of them for a quantum. Nice. We are not lucky so far, but that's expected. You have a 10% chance of a quantum spawn in every vending machine, but it's nice to have that. You can save like a minute by having one spawn in nearby locations. So yeah, right now I'm heading to Bethesda Ruins, which has the, I think, lockpick bobblehead. Yeah, it's a very funny name. It's just called Bethesda Ruins, you know. I don't know. It's an intended pun or not. But yeah, pretty much how Bethesda's PR reputation is now. It's called Bethesda Ruins, I guess. They predicted it in 2008, where they make this game. Yeah. There are some enemies here. They usually throw some grenades at you, which is scary. As I mentioned, you don't want to get tripled. But we are running so fast that we usually don't get crippled here. There are some locations that are very scary. I will point them out. The NPC dialogues are really cool. They are very similar. And we need to fast travel away, so I'm trying to just run away and get rid of the enemy aggro, so I can actually do that. Because you cannot wait or fast travel when enemy is nearby. Go back to Vault 101. Just join does 100% imply all quests, or it implies all main quests in the main game, all side quests, all DLC quests, including side quests and DLCs, and all bobbleheads. And the run actually ends when I put the bobbleheads in a bobblehead stand, because this game is actually like infinite in a way that it doesn't really have an end when you have the DLCs installed. So we end the run when we collect all bobbleheads and complete all the quests. Does failing also count? No. If you fail a quest, then it doesn't count, because there's actually a quest counter in your Pip-Boy, which is like a general info about your progress. And also this is a 6 seconds time save, because we have to go around this place, but making that Mirror's Edge jump there is a bit faster. Anyways, so if you fail a quest, it won't increment that counter. Only the completed quest increment the counter. So it would be nice to fail the quest and still complete it, but we're just gonna have to find ways to complete the quest as fast as possible. Also, we discovered Big Town because it starts the quest Big Trouble in Big Town. Yeah, we're not gonna do that for a while, but it's a festival location nevertheless, and we also gonna collect a bobblehead now at Vault 106, which is the science bobblehead, I think. It's pretty... yeah, I don't know how I remember this stuff, because I usually just lose track of the bobbleheads, but yeah. So, this is actually a run where we visit all the vaults in the game. And vault doors are sometimes easy to clip through, sometimes hard. This is the hardest for me, so I lost like 15 seconds on that, but hey, it usually happens in this door. I'm trying to clip through doors and grab this door here. So we get to the end of this vault. Because obviously they put the bobblehead at the end of the vault, because why not?
Look what we have.
There we go.
Where?
Actually, collecting bobbleheads is gonna be fairly fast. It's gonna be probably the first thing that we're gonna do, but it's sort of incorporated into the run. So it's not just completing quests and then collecting the bobbleheads, because that would just, you know, be slow. So whenever there's a location next to our quest objective, we're gonna collect the bobbleheads. Yeah, it's pretty much what we did back in the day, that we examined all the quests and determined which ways to complete it faster. Like the Power of Atom quest, you can blow up Megaton or disarm the bomb, and disarming is just way faster, just by fact, and essentially that's how we do it. I tried to explain all the quests, why we do this. The reason why I'm not doing it at the moment, because we don't have any quests going on. But we're gonna have it soon. This is, as I mentioned, the first 30 minutes of the run is just setting up quests, discovering locations, collecting some bobbleheads. This is where we start Blood Ties, which is very interesting in the beginning, because we have to knock on some doors, which is very hard.
What the hell are you doing?
And check 3 families if they are okay, because there are some vampire dudes who are threatening this town, and Ivan King sends us to
It's nice to see a friend.
check them. So that's the second family done. Let's see the third one. Hope they are fine. Oh no, they are asleep. Well, okay. We're also gonna collect the bobblehead here. Oh, nice. So it's actually good that we level up, because we can increase our lockpick skills, so it's a bit better to force lock this door. So we are force locking every lock, and I just made a quick save before that, so whenever I break a lock, I just reload it. Just sleeping. And their son Ian is gone, and we need to find him, and the quest will be completed once we find Ian? Yeah, Ian. And that means that we can deal with the family, and the family is these vampire dudes. Again, this is some of the quests that you can do in multiple ways, like many of the quests, but I will explain that. But this is just the setup for the quest. Also, I'm quick load to force my momentum forward and negate fall damage. I think I mentioned that at the beginning, but this is how you do it. This works only in the Fallout 3 engine. I don't know why it doesn't work like in Oblivion, even though it's close to that, but you can do it in this game. It's, again, really broken. I discovered Northwest Seneca Station. That's actually where the location of the family is, but again, we don't have an adequate weapon for actually killing anything. We're gonna kill one dude with a 10mm gun, but that's just the worst gun ever, so we're gonna need to collect some OP gun later. And that's actually where the first DLC comes in place. You will see which will be the first soon, in like 5 minutes.
Hold it right there.
So this is where I start the quest, Strictly Business. So this is a slaver place called Paradise Falls, and they won't let you in unless you collect 4 VIP slaves, which is Arkansas from Minefield, Susan Lancaster from Tampany Tower, Red from Big Town, and Fleck from Rivet City. And it's actually very slow to collect all the slaves, so what we're gonna do is kill 3 of them and only enslave 1 of them, because for whatever reason, if you kill 1 of them, they will be off the list without any negative repercussions, and you can still complete the quest. The problem is that if you kill all 4 of them, the quest will fail. So what we're gonna do is actually just enslave 1 person. And we are actually heading to the first person, which is Arkansas, in the minefield. And you can place your bets if we're gonna kill him or not. We're gonna discover Germantown Police HQ. That's where Red is, actually. We're not gonna find her now, again, because of weapon reasons. Yeah, and there will be a cutscene at the next DLC, and I'm gonna be quiet for a while because I'm gonna have a bathroom break. Too much information, I know, but I just woke up and I drank some coffee, so yeah, this is a very long run, so I have to be cautious about that too. There are some cutscenes that are unskippable in this game. Usually you can skip dialogue with kick load, but some of the stuff is just, you have to watch through them. Alright, let's see. Oops. What? 1 health. Cool. So this is where we'll use our 10mm gun for the last time, and since we killed Arkansas, then he's off the list for that quest, so we have only 3 people on that list. Thanks for the good luck, assassin. And we are heading to north, and there's a place called Greener Pastures where the agility bubblehead is. And then if you know this place, then you probably know which is gonna be our first DLC. It's gonna be actually Mothership Zeta, which is a fairly fast DLC, and it's also close to this place. But the reason why we do this first, because we need to get a gun called the Alien Blaster, which is a unique weapon in the main game. And it's a very OP weapon. It's pretty much what is necessary for the speedrun, so we can make combat much faster. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna be running towards the place where the alien crash site is, and we're gonna be pulled up towards the spaceship, so I'll be right back, and if we have some donations to read, now it's a good time. If we have any. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, we're gonna get... I don't know what's happening with us, but it's not safe for work, I guess. These aliens are examining us. Also, hi, Khan Cobra. My good buddy is here. Monkas. It's probably a probe machine, I guess. Anyways, let's start the first DLC.
Hey, you okay? You alright? About time.
And it's gonna be fairly fast. The story of the DLC is not that relevant. It's just getting out of this spaceship. No. There we go. It's gonna COC here instead of, you know, doing someone's plan. And we're gonna get the shock button from this dude. And also our stuff, because we need our stuff back. And I have to open this door in a different way, but I'm just gonna clip through it. So it skips some of the stuff in the DLC already. What I need to do in this DLC is to destroy the generators, because that's gonna let me do a spacewalk. And when I fix some stuff in the spacewalk, fixing some panels, I can access the final teleporter to the main bridge, where I can defeat the alien captain and the, you know, other alien ship, and that's about it. So not much going on here, but there's gonna be some cool skips happening. We just have to run to the end here. Oh, spoilers, sorry. The story is so good that, you know, I had to spoil it. Anyways, we just need to walk in a certain way, and then normally if you do all DLCs run, which is, you don't require to complete all the quests, you can actually clip inside where the teleporter is and you can finish the DLC, but sadly we have to do this quest called, what is it called? I have to get my notes, I forgot this quest. But there's a quest in between, which is just destroying the generators. And we have to talk to Sally here.
Oh no!
And she's actually the quest giver in this game, among the stars, yeah. I knew it. And we have to wait for the quest update so we can actually destroy the generators. We get the spacesuit for the spacewalk I mentioned from that dead guy. Come on, open up. And there we go. So let's destroy the first generator in the hangar. We're gonna do a trick called third-person interaction glitch, which lets you access objects through walls. But I'm just going to third person and tilt my camera in a way, not this way. Come on. Oops. Well, this is awkward. I messed up. Why is it not working? Good question. There we go. And this is in the other side of that door, but your third-person camera has a weird collision box, and then you can actually access some items for some reason, because why not? And the way we destroy the generators is just overheating these coolers. And I'm trying to just COC ward back to the beginning here. There we go, and we have to wait for the quest update, and yeah, it blew up. Yeah, it blew up. Yeah. Why I'm using Ember HUD, that's the fastest. Well, it's not New Vegas, so it's fine. Also, don't take seriously what Kong says. Every word he says is just a lie, so just ignore him. Yeah, so the next place is the robot assembly. This is where this is the cryo place. Yeah, we're just gonna freeze our alien buddies here. Sorry, dudes. They did nothing wrong, but hey, I'm sorry. There we go. Just COC where the coolers are for the generator. Coolant switch, whatever it's called. And I actually wait for this to be blown up, because otherwise I think it just won't update if I teleport out here fast. Are there random encounter quests in this game? Not really. There are more quests, but they are not required for this run to be completed. There we go. We are back. Last place to actually destroy the generators is the robot assembly place. This is where I can get crippled if I'm not crafty enough. I'm gonna collect these alien epoxies so we can fix our weapon later, so we don't have to use a person to fix our weapons. It's gonna quick save, quick load, because there's a guy or a robot shooting at us, and it resets their attack animation if you quick save, quick load. And we're gonna clip inside here and get to the end again. Yeah, so many cheats in this run. This is a very cheated run, but it's fine. Community is fine with the cheats, so it's all good. There we go. And until that blows up, we're gonna collect some more items, and then we're gonna clip out again. Just the epoxies for safety, because why not? They are pretty much free in the run. There we go. Just void out, and nice. So we destroyed all the generators, and we're gonna talk with Sally, so we can have that spacewalk. Where is she? She's downstairs somewhere. She's sleeping, wow. How nice of her.
Wow, you did.
Yeah, I did it. Nice. Nice, we can access this door by destroying the generators, and we're gonna equip the spacesuit so we can go out in space. And you need to use the decompression system here, but that's slow, so we're just gonna leave without it. And we're gonna have a nice comfy spacewalk here. And we have to fix 3 panels here. Again, this story of this DLC is very cool. The second one, and here's the third one. There we go. And there we go. So normally I think you need to go to a room and actually flip a switch or something to access the teleporter room. Or something, I don't know. But we're gonna clip inside where the teleporter is instead of activating the door to it. But it can be a bit finicky, and we'll see why. It's a bit tricky to do. And we're gonna go downstairs here and then complete the final quest. Where am I? This is not the place I wanted to go. Lockpick and then scoundrel. I'm gonna drop this spacesuit. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna make a save here, and I'm trying to access the teleporter, which is hard because I have to access it under it, and it's really hard to grab. It's possible now. Come on. First try, please. No. So yeah, there we go. We did it. And we're gonna kill these dudes with the shock button. There we go. There we go. Kill all of them. I have to wait for actually the other NPCs to catch up because they are far behind, but in the meantime we can just collect these weapons so we can sell it for later on for buying the boat tickets for Point Lookout, so it's actually cool. There's the captain, but we are the captain now, so there we go. You just can't skip these dialogues. Also, this fight is gonna be very RNG heavy. It's like, I don't know, it's not that bad, but you can lose like 20 seconds if you have bad RNG. Let's see what we get.
I ain't no goddamn space monkey.
So, pretty good dialogue here. Right, let's beat the enemy alien ship. This is very cool. Whoops. Also, this is really funny when we get a blast, they just fly over the bridge. Right. Come on, hurry up. There we go, 50%. Hope this will be a good RNG fight.
Oh, it's the samurai. We should let him in.
Could use his arm in here if it gets rough.
Actually,
Oh, this is going really well.
Just like the last time.
The Oriental gentleman with the sword.
I think one more shot is enough, and yep, this was a fairly good fight. I'm gonna go back and talk to, I think, Sally.
Hey,
No,
I thought you
or this
should
guy.
know.
So the end teleporter opens back to the wasteland, and we're gonna put points to speech next to lockpick. I'm gonna pick toughness, and that completes the first DLC. Nice job. And this is where we can collect our weapon, the Radiant Blaster, which we're gonna use throughout the run. You will see why it's OP. First of all, it's an energy weapon, which is OP in general. And then it also has a 100% critical chance, critical hit chance every time you shoot it. We're also playing this on very easy, so we make the fights very fast. From now on, combat doesn't really gonna matter, so yeah, I'm gonna continue in the main game. We're not gonna complete a DLC for a while, but This went okay-ish. Next up is Vault 92. Vault 92 is the place where special violin is for the quest Agatha's Song. And you have to have that violin for her, and that completes the quest. But it turns out you don't need to actually beat Agatha for this quest. You can just sell it to a person, and that's what we're gonna do. But it still completes the quest. And then I'm gonna pick up some stim packs here, usually for safety, and also a fish and berry. I need fish and berries for 2 different places, which is Statesman Hotel and then the Point Lookout DLC for a side quest. And I'm gonna pick up this blood pack because I don't know why. I thought that was a red away. There we go. Anyways, let's move on. This game is, or this place is a bit spooky, but we're just gonna void out here, grab this door, and then go out of bounds, and then again using the third person interaction glitch to grab the violin by just quick save, quick load, and then just grabbing it, because, you know, why not? Easy. We're done with this place. We're gonna discover Old Olney, which is crawling with Deathclaws. We're gonna return here for later for the what is it called? Broken Steel DLC. Well, I guess I should talk about the donation bid war. So if you want to donate towards the good ending versus the bad ending, you can do it. So at the end of the Broken Steel DLC, we have to blow up either the Citadel, which is the good place, which is the bad ending, but that's the fastest ending. That kills the Brotherhood of Steel, basically. If you do the good ending, it will blow up the Enclave military base completely, and then you will have an extra, like a minute cutscene where you just celebrate at the platform. So that's the good ending, but as I mentioned, it's slower. So if you wanna see, usually we do the bad ending, obviously, but if you wanna see the good ending, you can donate towards that. I think it's exclamation mark donate. You will have time for around, I don't know, 2.5 hours. So, and we are going to Republic of Dave for the Perception Bubblehead. That's the only reason why we are here. And normally you have to go to the front gate, so they'll let you in, but you can just do this and skip that process. There we go. They are gonna be a bit mad about it, but it's fine. We're just gonna go away. Sometimes they are not aggroed, and it's really cool because you can fast travel immediately, but we're gonna need to just run away from them so we can actually fast travel. There we go, and then we go to Minefield. I try not to jinx the run, but you know, the game hasn't crashed yet after almost an hour, and I'm kind of happy about it, but it will probably crash at least once. But we'll see. Yeah, so the next location I'm going towards is oh, what is it called? Wow. Temple of Union, yeah. Where the bunch of slaves are hiding from slavers. And normally you have to either side with the slaves or the slavers to either kill any of the groups, but it turns out if you kill the leader of the slaves and then talk to the slavers afterwards, it will complete the quest, because all the slavers were after this one dude. And then if you take the quest from any of the people, then you cannot complete it that way, so that's why we do this way. Actually, before actually taking that quest, because, for example, if you take the quest from the slaves, if you kill the slave leader, the quest will fail, so it's not good. And we're gonna see how OP the Alien Blaster is right now, and I'm trying to kill him from this distance. We used to clip inside there and kill him, but just faster to snipe him. Second try is cool. Also, the enemies just disintegrate into ashes once you shoot them with the alien blaster. I've lost karma, I know. We're gonna have very bad karma at the end of the run because usually the bad karma choices are the fastest because of, you know, why not? But sorry if I hurt your feelings, chat. Alright, next place is Canterbury Commons, where we're gonna complete the quest Superhuman Gambit. There are these two guys who dress up as like superhumans, and then we have to resolve their problems, which has multiple ways of doing it, and we're gonna choose the fastest way. First, taking the quest from this guy, because if you don't do that, the quest won't actually complete it. You get the quest reward, but the quest won't be completed for whatever reason in this case. And the fastest way to resolve their problems is just killing one of them. And we kill the mechanist because he's closer to us, and that's gonna complete the quest.
Newcomer to town, huh?
This is not the guy I wanted to talk to. I don't know why I talked to him. Where's the guy? There we go.
With all of that fighting.
And there we go. We completed the quest. Cool. Very fast. And we're gonna move towards the my favorite vault in the game, called Vault Gary, which is Vault 108. Sadly, there are no quests there, but we're gonna collect a bobblehead there, which is the... I think the charisma bobblehead, but not sure. Sadly, we have to kill 3 dogs on the way because we need to fast travel. So if you don't like that, then just look away. Sorry. These are bad dogs, and just we have to deal with them. I'm so sorry. Anyways, Vault Gary. Pretty cool place, but we're gonna be here for like 20 seconds. Because we just need to COC warp here. And then get the bobblehead, which is right here. Some safety simpacks. And yeah, the charisma blood. Gary! Any Garys in chat? And we're just gonna access this door by autobahn because it's a bit faster. And run to the end, nice. Cool, cool, cool. And go back to Super Duper Mart, nice. Yep, so hopefully a glitch can happen here, which hopefully won't happen. It happened to me last week. I'm not gonna talk about it, but hoping our best. Here's Brian Wilkes. He's trying to talk to us for a quest called Those, which requires us to kill fire ants. But if you take the quest from Brian, he will go back to what is it called? Grayditch in a shelter, and that's really slow. So we are trying to avoid him. We're just gonna complete the quest before he gives us the objective. So whenever he's following us and talks to us, we can just say to him that, oh, we completed the quest, and he's gonna be like, oh, cool, nice, and the quest will be completed. We didn't have that glitch that happened to me, so it's nice. That was a soft-log glitch, and we're just gonna warp out here in the metro and have a friendly chat with a scientist dude here. We are really good with talking, so we're just gonna convince him to give us terminal passwords. We're gonna open a door. So let's talk with him. Alright, good talk. We got the password. And unlock this door. Nice. Also, we have $666 donations. Nice. I just noticed that on my laptop. I'm really happy that it happened during my run. This is pretty cool. Thanks guys for making that happen. So we're gonna destroy the fire ants by just send this inhibitor pulse, and it kills all of the outside ants, and it's just enough for complete the quest. And we're gonna void out here so we can go back to the beginning.
Noob, do you have a second for a donation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There's no name and there's no text. So Anonymous has donated $29 towards Bad Ending,
Nice.
bringing the total up to a nice round 666.
Very cool. Thank you for that. Anyways, so we're gonna kill all of the enemies inside Jefferson now. Jefferson is like a center area for the main quest, and we're gonna return this here with Dad and the scientists, and for the quest Waters of Life. But when you return here with them, they require you to kill the enemies inside, and we're gonna do that first, because if you don't do this, the scientists will wait outside, and since there are a bunch of enemies outside, they're gonna either aggro to them or flee from them, and it's not good because it's gonna lose you a bunch of time. So we're gonna do it now, and for whatever reason for that quest you only require to kill the inside ones. And then yeah, I just need to know their location. That's the last one. And I'm gonna sleep just for safety, because sleeping regenerates your HP. I'm quick saving a lot because of muscle memory, because the game can crash at any minute. So for safety, and I'm just gonna void out here to the beginning. Nice. Very cool.
There you are!
So as I mentioned, this is for a later quest. We're gonna go to downtown DC for completing a few quests and do some stuff. But we're gonna discover Rivet City now and entering Anacostia Station, where you can see the best strat in the entire run. It's such a cool strat. I really like that strat. It's top notch. There's Rivet City and Anacostia Station, or crossing, whatever. And here comes the best strat, which is opening this door, and it saves 2 seconds. Hope you enjoyed it.
Killing time. Kick it.
So we just have to run to the end. You cannot void out here because it warps you in a different location. So we just gonna have to actually run to the end.
You're dead, meat sack.
And for downtown DC we have some quests to start, and we are actually, yeah, I don't think we complete, yeah, we complete the Head of State quest, because this is where the slavers are for the Temple of Union stuff that I killed the slave guy there. But first we're gonna get the relay dish from the Museum of Technology, which is for the quest Galaxy News Radio, which is given by to you by Sridog, who's a radio DJ, and he asks you to make his broadcast better by collecting this dish and installing it to the top of the Washington Monument. And we're just gonna get it now before he gives us the quest. There we go. It's the Virgo 2 dish. This was the first vehicle landed on the moon. Hope you all remember that.
We got another donation, dude.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We got $34 again from Anonymous. Towards the good ending this time, which is also bringing us up to a now nice and around 700.
Nice.
So currently your good ending is in the lead by $4.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you very much for your donations, guys. Good ending. I have to remember which ending is the good ending and the bad ending. Yeah, the bad ending is the fast. I have to know that. Okay. The good ending.
I'll keep you up to date.
Yeah, thanks. Just because I don't call it that fate, but it was the easiest way to call them for the bid war. Anyways, I discovered the Washington Monument. We're not gonna install the relay dish now, because you can actually softlock the quest by that, because it will mess up Three Dogs dialogue. So technically it's just bad. I discovered this metro station, which is gonna be relevant in about 2 hours for the Broken Steel DLC. Don't worry about it now. And Lincoln Memorial, where we complete the quest. I mentioned it. I forgot its name.
I'm Leroy Walker.
Head of state, yeah.
Hey there.
Hey there. Right, discovering Museum of History. Level up speech. And picking Scoundrel. So our speech is at 100. This is for one speech check, where we need to have high speech for a DLC actually. And we're gonna go full Nick Cage now and steal the Declaration of Independence from the National Archives. Killing this guy so we can fast travel later. So if you have any Nick Cage emotes, then you can use it now for this quest.
Get your ass over here if you want to live.
So here's Sydney, she's also after the Declaration. We're gonna help her to get it. First we're gonna, wow, kill these super mutants. EUM, by the way.
Whew. Say.
And we're gonna need to get the password from her. And we're gonna team up. Let's get going. Goodbye. And yeah. Cool. So killing Sydney is really bad, but the problem with that is that since we teamed up, we're gonna be she's gonna be a temporary follower to us, and she can actually mess up later quests because she's aggro to everything, and we don't want to fail quests, so we just let her die after we get the password for the cargo lift. And finally we get the Declaration of Independence, nice. By getting the terminal password from this guy and opening the lock. There we go. And we got it, nice. We have to retrieve it to Abraham Washington in Rivet City, so it's not completed yet, but it will be. And I'm gonna void out. That was fairly fast, this clip can be finicky. And I'm gonna complete Blood Ties now by convincing Ian to leave the vampires. I'm trying to skip dialogue here, or by punching the air again. Cool. And we're gonna have a nice friendly negotiation with the family. You know, I think they are pretty reasonable people, so let's have a genuine, you know, diplomatic solution here. So we talk to this guy, so he lets us in to this place. Nice. And alright. Let's discuss Ian's fate here with the leader, who is not here. I think he's gonna come out from his room. Yeah. And let's have a chat with him. Alright, good chat. And then we get the shish kebab and the password. So that opens this door. And since Vance is dead, we're gonna tell Ian that there's no reason to stay here, so he's gonna return to RFU. And we're gonna return to RFU to Evan King, so we can tell him that everything is dealt with. So this is actually why we killed Sydney, because she likes to shoot vampires, and if we shoot any members of the family after we talk to Ian, the quest will fail, so that's not good, obviously. Oops, that's bad. No, it's fine. So we return to RFU and then, yeah, complete the quest, Blood Ties.
There she is.
I'm done. Cool, cool, cool. And then, Vault 106. Another walking section where we just gonna collect a bobblehead and then jump back into the main quest, so... yeah, I just need to remember where to go. Probably the reason why this run is hard because of how open world this game is, and you need to remember all the locations to go, but the way we do this, or I did this, is that actually I built up this run, or learning this run from other categories. Like there's a category called All Bubbleheads, where you just need to collect all the bubbleheads. There's a category called All Quests, which you need to complete all the main game quests and so on. So it's actually not hard to do that way, but if you start out by this category, then yeah, you're gonna be in trouble pretty much, even if you know the game. And so yeah, for anyone who wanna learn Fallout 3 speedruns, I would suggest learning any percent. Any percent is like 15 minutes long, because again, completing the game is pretty broken, so it's a bit better. But I like longer categories more, so this run is fun. The only problem with this run is pretty much the crashes. The crashes usually happen during the DLC, so we'll see. Hoping the best. Anyways, this is what's this place called? I forgot. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. We'll just go and collect a bobblehead here. Evergreen Mills. I remember that. Nice. So it's a bit scary because there's a guy here with a missile launcher, and we don't wanna get killed by him. Nice. Getting some stim packs and getting the bubblehead, the barter one, and we're gonna wait out here if we can. Very cool. There we go. Oh no. And we're gonna have some rock climbing here. This can be also a bit finicky. You can actually clip inside the rocks by accident, but it's actually pretty fine, especially in this place, because you can actually clip out of bounds or clip out of the rocks easily. Usually it's not the case, but here it's good. But it was a nice climb. Nice. And we're gonna continue with the main quest, with finding our dad, Liam Neeson himself. He's at Vault 112 in a simulation, and you have to rescue him. Also, by this, we're gonna complete, I think, 2 more quests besides the quest called Tranquility Lane, because normally you have to follow clues where that is. But if you find him by accident, the game still rewards you, and those quests will be completed automatically, so you don't have to actually go that way. Nice. So this wall door is very easy to clip through. But for that, we need to enter a simulation as well.
Welcome.
And in a simulation, we're gonna be a little kid. And one thing I forgot to mention is that if your character model changes, then you lose speed triple as well, because your speed is reset to the character model.
Hello, ma'am.
So we're gonna actually lose speed triple now by intention, and that's why I made the save at the beginning of Megaton, because you can actually transfer this glitch to other save files. So if you make a save during this run, you can just reapply speed triple and then get on with the run. Also, we're gonna do the very fast failsafe ending here with this quest. Again, this quest can be very long, but we don't have time for that, so we're just gonna activate the failsafe and activate the Chinese invasion program and killing everyone in the process, because it's actually a, you know, good karma ending here. There we go. Yes, Liam Neeson was taken from us, and he's back now. So we lost speed cripple, as you can see, because of that. And he's gonna go to Rivet City now, but not gonna go with him. We have other stuff to do. Oh boy. There we go. I'm gonna quit the game because it's actually a bit easier to reapply speed triple by doing that. Sometimes you don't need to, but for the sake of the marathon, I try to be safe here. We're just gonna load the Megaton save here. And trying to apply back speed triple. The game made an autosave when I left. Nice. When I left Smith's garage, so there we go. So we have speed triple back now. Hopefully this was the last time I had to reapply it. And then we get to bind our stuff again. I need the missile launcher, Mesmetron, alien burster, nice. And also we get this black and white environmental thingy from the simulation, because if you just escape fast enough, this will happen. This will go away in a few seconds. Just don't worry about it. Chess club spotted, yeah. You know, I'm a rebel and I don't use the black background setup for my marathon streams. I'm just gonna use that picture of our good buddy Todd Howard. Sorry, ESA marathon. So this is Gidder Shade. We're gonna discover this place. This is where we're gonna return with the quantums. Also, you need 30 quantums for that quest to be completed, called Nuka-Cola Challenge. But you probably noticed that I haven't completed one single quantums, and there's a reason for that. But I will explain that when it happens. And we're gonna head to Dunwich Building, which has the melee bobblehead, where we're gonna use the third-person interaction glitch again. Also, this Robo Brain is pretty pissed at me. Is it a Robo Brain? I don't know. Whatever. There we go. It's also a good location because this place is the place where we need to go to Broken Steel, so everything gonna make sense at the end. And it's gonna look up here, and then use a third-person intelligence glitch for accessing a door above me or next to this wall, and we're gonna get the bobblehead. There we go. Yeah, this is a scary place, but we just skip it. Don't worry. You heard some ghouls, but it's fine. Right, next place is that tower there called Timpani Tower, where we're gonna progress 2 quests called where we're gonna complete Timpani Tower quest, and we're gonna enslave Susan Lancaster. Oh yeah, oh damn, I spoiled it. Anyways, so Susan will be the only one we're gonna enslave for the quest, strictly business. Because if you kill her, then the whole place is gonna aggro to you, and it's not that you're gonna die, but it's gonna mess up the AI that we actually need to complete the Timpani Tower quest. So this is the fastest way to complete the quest, by only enslaving Susan. Oh yeah. Hello. There's some ghouls there, but it's fine. Oh man, sorry. Sorry for spoiling the speedrun. I was spoiling the game during the speedrun. I'm a really bad streamer. So this skip is gonna look a bit weird. So there is this ghoul guy, and the ghoul's trying to get into this building, but the Timpani and the other residents are a bit racist towards ghouls, so we have to solve their problems. Here's Susan.
Whoa.
Sometimes she can be upstairs, and
Starving.
normally you have to wait through that. Oh my god! Wait through that dialogue to finish between the guard and Roy Phillips. But we're gonna access a later part of this quest by blowing up the generator here, and that spawns Roy here.
You there?
So it actually skips a huge chunk of this quest. And normally this is a choice where you make when you let the ghouls enter here, and you have to deal with the residents.
There you are.
And you have to, I think, open the generator room and this room as well, or this door that I just went through, and then that's gonna be the enough requirement for the ending where I let the ghouls in, basically. This is pretty broken, so I just need all the guys to despawn, and then fast roll back to Timpani Tower and talk to Roy Phillips.
Great job,
Who
kid.
gives me the ghoul mask that we're gonna use because it looks cool. And we're gonna go to Marigold. Hopefully Brian is here, nice.
It was so weird.
Again, talking to him, gonna complete the quest those. And we're gonna complete another DLC, finally. Usually we level up here, oh okay. Put points to repair. And then red resistance. Some of the perks are useful, some of them are not really. Red resistance is cool because you don't get as many reds. Also, since I use the ghoul mask, which I'm wearing now, the ghouls won't attack me. It's not actually useful, but you know, why not? Why not? Okay, so the next DLC we're gonna complete is Operation Anchorage, which is also revolves around the simulation, but it's not that creepy as the Vault 112 one. We just need to help the outcasts for a simulation, because they can only access some weapons and military stuff by completing the Anchorage simulation. And you can only access the simulation with someone with a Pip-Boy, so you are the only one who can do it. There we go, and then he's gonna run to the place. So punching there to negating that guy talking to me, and we're gonna use a shortcut here instead of going all the way through the fight. Oh no, there we go. And there's gonna be an elevator ride down to the simulation room, but we're gonna skip that, and it skips a bunch of dialogue as well, so let's hope for it first try. There we go. Oh, come on, please. Oh no, this is bad. There we go. So, talking to this guy
Look, Wastelander.
forwards the quest, and then we have to get a special suit so we can enter the pod by getting that
You're
from
here to
her.
help?
Yes, I'm here to help. Leave me alone. This one. And yeah, let's start the second DLC. This DLC is also not really lore heavy, so not much to talk about here in terms of like what's the story, but yeah, we just have to basically run and not worry about too much stuff in this run. This is kind of like Call of Duty or something. We're gonna drop our armor because that slows us down actually. So you're in a simulation naked. You can take a bunch of damage here, and I actually have to be careful about that. There is a bug here where you quit the game and reload this game, where sometimes you take more damage than usual. All of the critical hits hit you or something. There are some health dispensers here instead of stim packs, so it's really cool, but yeah, I just have to be worried. This quest is the Guns of Anchorage is not that hard to do, but the next quest, Paving the Way, can be finicky, and I submitted this run to ESC Summer 2019, and I made a submission video for it, and I actually soft-logged, or not really soft-logged, but I died, and I had to use some cheats to complete that quest, so hopefully that won't happen. I know some safety strats, so it's fine. You have to talk to the sergeant here. You're supposed to like follow him or something, but we just run ahead. Alright, so the Guns of Anchorage requires you to destroy 3 artillery guns, and normally you just need to run to the end. I think even casually people do this because why not? Because you don't really get any advantage picking up stuff and everything, so why not? My health is very low and I'm kind of worried now, but it's fine. Whoa, language, dude. But there's a health dispenser here, so it's fine. Alright, so far so good. We're not gonna worry about this guy, don't worry. Whoa. Alright. We're gonna make a swag jump soon on the railing. Yeah, this first half is very boring, but you have to go through this place. And just skip the jump, or skip the walking here by jumping here, and I failed it. Wow. Whatever. Please let me back in. I can't believe I missed it. Yeah, I missed it and I quick saved. Nice, very cool. I have to. I don't want to reload that part. Oh my god, this is terrible. Can I? Oh, thank god. No! Oh. You didn't see that. God damn it. This reminds me of the Oblivion run I had. Anyways. We made it. There we go, we're gonna plan these 3 explosive charges. And we just have to wait for the simulation to continue, and it's just gonna teleport us to the end here. Don't have to actually move away from here. Usually I just jump here and use this health dispenser, so I go full health for the next section. Yeah, all 3 are destroyed, and we're gonna teleport it to our general, who's gonna give us the next objective, which is destroying a Chinese factory, I think, and then
The U.S. Army needs more.
something else.
Damn fine.
Damn fine work.
Lieutenant.
It's gonna give us the next batch of objectives.
So, you're in.
And normally you have to command your strike team, but again, that's really slow, so we're gonna be a one-man team here. I'm gonna get the closest health package because it gives us a combat shotgun.
What did you need, soldier?
There we go. And then just unequipping this, and then give him the shotgun. So we're gonna infiltrate the Chinese base here first. So this is where the run can go really wrong, because you can take a bunch of damage here. We're gonna make a save here as well. So there's a guy with a missile launcher, so I just click save, quick load, so I don't get crippled. Nice, nice shot. Alright. Let's fight them. Let's make it the save here. And then I'm gonna equip the armor, so a bit of better chance with fighting. You don't need to do this, but as I said, I'm pretty noob, so nice, nice. I have to kill all of these guys. There we go. Also, I forgot to mention is that the way I reload the guns is not actually reloading them by the reload button, but unequipping them and re-equipping, and that automatically reloads the guns. Alright, let's just quick save, quick load, so I don't take as many damage. There's this guy here. One will follow me. Nice, nice. And let's kill these guys. They have this stealth armor, so sometimes you cannot see them. There's one dude, and god damn it. There we go, and one more left. Oof. Alright, I'm ready. There we go. I'm trying to aim the head because it gives you an instant death. 2 more guys left. Wow. There we go, and then now the hard part is over. Cool. And then I'm gonna unequip the armor because that just slows me down. And the second objective of this quest is to destroy 2 oil tanks, I think. And we are now be out of bounds now. So normally you have to go through the trenches, but we're gonna jump out of bounds here, and we're gonna run to the end. And this is actually how we're gonna complete the DLC as well. You need to disable the force field later on, but you can just go to this out of bounds area and run to the end. And yeah, pretty much that's it. And then, yeah, I'm just trying to be consistent and not clipping inside of things here. This is can be scary if you fall out of bounds. I try not to do that, or not fall out of bounds because you're out of bounds. Fall back in bounds. Cool, cool, cool. Right, we're almost there. This area is a bit safer because not much things to kill you. There are like these vehicles here that can run you over, but you don't die from it, but you get knocked over. So I try to avoid that because it slows you down marginally. And there we go. So let's destroy these oil tanks or whatever. Fuel tanks, not oil tanks. Not do nothing. So let's avoid this. I'm gonna be... yeah, this is what happens. Also, I clipped inside this thing. Nice. What? Okay, that was weird. So that's what happens if it runs you over. Cool. Oh, don't be here, please. There we go. Run, run, run. And we have to wait so this place blows up and we're gonna be teleported back again to the general. You can actually shoot this tank. It's pretty easy to kill it. Let's try to kill it before I'm teleported back. Oh, it just got dragged. Nice. And again, this paving the way quest is completed, so we're gonna complete the DLC now. And the way we do this is, instead of, you know, going through the trenches again, we're gonna run to the end building and talk to General Jingwei. This is why we needed the speed check, because normally if you fail the speed check, you need to fight the whole army of the Chinese. But now, if we convince him that he's like lost, then he's gonna commit suicide, and then the quest will be completed. So this is just bypasses all the rest of the objectives to do, where you can access the final building, basically. There we go. Yeah, you see the objective on the left, it disabled the pulse field, but it's not needed. So there's an invisible wall there, but conveniently there's a gap at the end, so you can just access that final building. Let's see how many tries do I take with the speed check. Oh, I'm gonna level up here. Weird. And then bloody mess, why not? Right. Failed. 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 Nice, first try. And this can bug out, and instead of doing the animation, it just skips the animation and he just instantly dies like that. And yeah, that completes the second DLC. There we go. First try. Actually, the DLC completes if you grab the or if you stand in this spot on the place. We need the winterized armor there for a quest. And what we actually do it right now. So I will explain that. Just need to reapply stuff. So I don't need this. I don't need the missile launcher as much anymore. And I'm gonna do this and then travel to the Museum of History. Okay, so the reason why you needed the winterized power armor, because for the quest you gotta shoot them in the head. You need to collect 3 keys for a guy named Mr. Crowley here, and once you collect the 3 keys, the quest will be completed. But the main quest objective is to get winterized armor in a different place. But this game is very much broken in a way that it will register that winterized armor as the same model, I guess. So if we drop this armor right now and get the quest from him,
What are you looking at?
what's gonna happen is that if I collect this, then he's gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna be saying that line and the quest will be completed. Also, I don't need the armor anymore, so that's why we needed the armor. That's a quick completion of that quest.
Oh.
I didn't want to talk to you. It's fine. There we go, and we go to... I think we go to Big Town now. No, Germantown. Yeah. So the reason why we go here is to rescue Red, who is... if we rescue her, it's gonna complete the quest Big Trouble in Big Town, where some mutants took these kids, and yeah. There we go.
You're rescuing me?
She also has the second clue for the quest, the Replicated Man. And you need 3 clues for that quest to be completely optimized, in an optimized manner. Alright, I'm gonna go to Big Town and talk to Red. But we're not gonna kill her for the quest. Strictly business, but I will explain that later. There we go, we complete the quest. We're gonna go to Rivet City and we're gonna do a bunch of quests here. Just keep that in mind that I will talk about Red after Rivet City.
Is there a problem?
There we go, and then so we're gonna do the Replicated Man quest, where it's a pretty interesting quest. It's basically the premise of Fallout 4, but you need to get 3 different clues, so the quest will progress. And Dr. Preston has the third clue, and it will spawn Victoria Watts in this room. Normally she'll spawn here and she will follow you during the wasteland, but it's faster to just do it this way. She's gonna give you the fake android component, and if you give it to Dr. Zimmer, you can just lie to him and then it completes the quest.
I told you it would work. We need to get
Also,
back
we're
to
gonna advance the main quest, collect the intelligence bubblehead, and yeah, bunch of stuff is happening. There we go. Next location is Abraham Washington, who we're gonna give the Declaration of Independence. And also he's a collector, so we're gonna sell him the Agatha's violin. So we're gonna complete 2 quests at once. The violin, yeah. There we go. And the last thing I'm gonna do here is killing Fleck, so he will be off the list of strictly business. And then medicine, I guess. And animal friend. There we go.
Hi there.
Goodbye. So they are good to me because of that. That's why I did the killing of Fleck thing, the last thing to do. And then I go to here. So anyways, so the reason why I didn't kill Red is because when you rescue her, there's an option to save another guy named Shorty, who's also from the town. But if you ignore him, he will just stay there. And what happens if you complete this quest is that you complete the quest, but there's like a side objective after it. Like you need to help them to survive against super mutant attacks again. But if you say that, you know, I don't want to do that, then it's such a bad thing to do that there will be a scripted event in a couple of in-game days where all of the residents at Big Town die. So if they all die, Red will die, so she will be off the list of the quest. So it just saves like a few seconds and stuff like that. It's a cool way to complete the quest, I think. But right now I'm doing a quest called Oasis. You have to go around a rock here to access Oasis, but we're gonna have a shortcut here again. There we go. Oops. And just clip inside these rocks. This is intended, don't worry. And get the festival location for Oasis. So just skip a big walking section towards the place. No. Bunch of invisible wards there, so it's pretty hard to navigate sometimes, but we made it. Nice. Oh nice, we got this glitch. Nice. Oh, I'm so happy about this. They are naked. Okay. There we go. So there's a very rare glitch that they are naked instead of these things. I'm so happy it happened during this marathon run.
You have no idea.
Anyways, so we're gonna meet Talking Tree here, and normally he requests us to kill him because he's really miserable. These guys are worshipping him, so they don't really want him to be killed. So, but we're gonna kill him, and the fastest way to kill him is with a fiery weapon. That's why we having the shish kebab. Normally you need to destroy his heart, but that's slow. So, also audio warning, it's pretty loud. And that completes the quest. These guys are pissed, but it's fine. And then we do... what do we do? We do... Jefferson. Alright, so since I killed everyone inside, the scientists will go here. Which is really cool, so I don't have to deal with the outside enemies here. and then talk with Dad. This is the best quest,
Here we are. We're at
where I just need some menial tasks for Dad. First up is turn on the control here. I'm gonna go out of bounds here and try to do this OOB. There we go. I'll try to just clip back here instead of going through the stairs, but I might have to do it because clipping through this fence is hard. Alright, one more try, and there we go. Easy. First try. And we're gonna go back, so that gives us the fuses. We need the exchange.
I've been hearing good things about.
There we go.
Please be careful.
And we just gonna need to COC warp here and then replace the damaged fuses. Alright. I try to do the same trick here, but never mind. It saves time if you get that clip first try. It's gonna run back to the mainframe. And there we go. So we have to like activate the purifier, so we have clean water. That's the whole plot, but yeah, it's not that relevant. And the last menial task is to drain the intake pipes. Exactly. That's what we're gonna do, and nothing's bad gonna happen after that, so don't worry. Yes, I'm cheating. Don't worry about it. I'm allowed to cheat because I'm a speedrun.com mod, so don't worry. Alright, so nothing goes wrong. Oh no, the Enclave is here to take over. Oh no, wow. Yeah, clean water is actually the main part of the Broken Steel DLC, so. Oh, I missed that jump. So I'm gonna kill these Enclave soldiers here, because if they follow us, it's a bit bad. There we go. I'm gonna enter a cutscene. And the way we're gonna skip it is a bit weird. We're gonna go in third person and talk to Colonel Autumn twice.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir.
And since he doesn't have any dialogue, it just... you don't have any dialogue with him, but it skips ahead by a lot. And skipping his dialogues.
My patient.
Nice.
Almost ready.
And hopefully Dad won't die in the process, so... Oh no, Dad, please no.
Run.
No!
Run.
F. F in chat for Liam Neeson, guys. Thanks. And then I push Dr. Lee here.
James.
There we go. And we need to escort Dr. Lee throughout the sewers to the Citadel. And this is why I killed the Enclave soldiers, so he doesn't get spooked by them. What I'm gonna do is kill these guys, because we don't need them.
Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
And we're gonna do a skip called Dr. Lee skip. I'm gonna fix our gun. There we go. So, Dr. Lee skip is coming up. Normally, Dr. Lee takes about a minute to open a locked door with a terminal, but we need to skip that cutscene, basically. Oops, no. There we go. And I'm gonna do something weird here. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Anyways. So, don't worry, she won't be dead. We're gonna access this secret door here. So what happens is that she is down, but she's gonna get up, and that skips the animation here. And if you go to the end, it forwards this quest to the end, so she's gonna be teleported. But the problem with this is very precise. If you take long enough time to access that door, she won't be able to make it, and you have to go back to her. So hopefully this works now. Usually I don't have a problem with this, but it used to be a problem back in the day when we found it. Nice, we made it. So Dr. Lee's here. That skips like 1.5 minutes by doing this in a casual way, or compared to a casual way. So I'm gonna do something else now, because normally you have to get into the Citadel and look for the location of Vault 87 where the GEC is, because the GEC is supposed to be this very fancy military stuff that creates life out of nowhere. But there's actually a sequence break for that quest where we just don't need to actually look in the terminal into the Citadel. We're just gonna be talking with MacReady, Will Lamplight, and that's gonna forward the quest. So it's actually like a weird sequence break here. But before that, we're gonna complete some, or collect some bobbleheads. This one and one in Yagwai tunnels. So Yagwai tunnels is a bit scary because there are some Yagwais there, which are these irradiated bears who are very scary, but since I have the animal friend perk, they won't agree to me, so it's gonna be cool. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to find that place. And there's these bears. There we go. We go out of bounds here and grab this door. And some cute bear's gonna be here. Hey guys. Nice, got the bubblehead. We're just gonna void out back in the beginning. There we go, and then we're gonna leave. Yeah, they're really cute. So we're gonna enter Little Lamplight and forward the main quest. Wow, language, dude. So yeah, if you don't talk to MacReady, you can still progress the quest, but I think you soft lock when you return to the Citadel or something. It's a very weird sequence break here, but it just skips the actually reveal of the GEC location. Not sure if it's intended or not. I assume it's not, because I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, that's why we do this way. It's just weird quest triggers that we figured out by either accident or just looking into it. Mostly it was Kankobra, Swags the dog, and myself who found some stuff in this run. Yeah, this one. So he just lets us in with the speed check. And we're gonna do the any person threats here. This is part of the any percent route as well, because you can actually just go here for the any percent route. But what I did there was make a quick save out of bounds in the water and reload the save back inbounds. So what I did was just to store my movement, and I can swim in air now. So, whoops, I'm gonna die. No, okay. Whoops, missed it. So, Fallout 3 did it first. There's a air swim in it, just like in Sekiro. There we go. Sometimes one of the mutants has a missile launcher, so it's a bit scary. Yeah, this game is really broken. But hope you are enjoying this. Anyways, we're gonna get the gag here. Which can be a bit finicky because the gag room is very irradiated. And you normally have to get folks to get it for you, but that's very slow. So we're not gonna bother with folks, and then we're just gonna advance nevertheless. But I have to be fairly fast and punctual with this. You can do faster strats here, but I'm just gonna do the safe way, so I don't lose much time here. Let's go out of bounds here, jump on this thing, jump here through a invisible gap, and access this door. Then COC back, and we get the gag now. Use a stim pack for safety. Don't shoot me, that's rude. And let's get the gag. Hope we get it fast enough. I need some concentration time. Wow, that's a good clip. And please. Oh. There we go. Ooh, that was scary. Anyways, I got the gag with the third person interaction glitch because it takes like 10 seconds to open that container. And we get the gag. And avoid that. Without taking that much radiation damage. Cool. This is an unskippable cutscene, so be right back.
Objective is secured, sir.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Yes, sir. She'll pass out shortly, but we can revive her.
Excellent. Prepare her for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple.
Okay, I'm back.
You're
So, you're skipping the dialogue here?
Yes.
Alright, so we have to talk to the president. I'm gonna skip the dialogue here a bit slower. Because the president talks slow. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna do some weird stuff here. So to get back our stuff, and we're gonna collect some forks. Which makes sense, don't worry. Medicine, yeah. And life giver. So we're gonna collect 30 forks here. Which makes sense, absolutely. Oh, I forgot to count it, but we'll check it. Hope chat counts the forks I'm collecting. I'm just gonna collect a lot and see How many do I get? Let's see how many I get. I got 30. Wow. Cool. I needed 30. So, I needed 30 forks. Not actually because I'm a, you know, fork collector. Because I'm gonna use that for duping. Because there's a duping glitch here. Hey, Burhack. Also, don't forget this bobblehead here. Sometimes I forget it. It's very easy to miss it, but hey, I did it. This is called the presidential door skip. This can be also very hard. This is one of the hardest clips in the run, and I'm failing on this miserably. There we go. So just skip the fight between the robots and the Enclave soldiers there. Anyways, I'm gonna dupe some Stimpaks, but the reason why I picked up 30 specifically for duping Quantums later on. And I will explain that in a sec. So we need to get the gag, or not the gag, the FAV virus, so actually can progress. Because the president asked us to contaminate the water or the purifier. Right, let's dupe some Stimpaks with the fork. No! I messed up. Pressed the wrong button. There we go. Now I have 30 Stimpaks. Again, don't worry about it. I just need to escape this place without getting crippled, which can be a thing here, because this guy has a missile launcher, so I'm just gonna be safe. Nice. First try. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so the way duping works is that you need to have a spawn item so that you wanna dupe. And Stimpak is one of them, Quantums are one of them. Because they don't have a reference value and you can only dupe items with once without it. And then you have to put at least 6 items into a container, and if you take that item back to your inventory, you saw that a prompt there which says that how many items do you wanna take, and you can take all by pressing A. But you can confuse the game and actually grab those items before that prompt shows up. And what it does is that if you press A to get them all, it will remember the number of items you wanna take, and it will take the item below it. So what I did there is just I took 30 Stimpaks technically from that box, and that's why we don't actually collect the not bobbleheads, the Quantums in the run. We're just gonna dupe them in a specific place. And this is the north-west section of the map. We're gonna discover the train tunnel, which is gonna be the entrance to the pit DLC. But before we are actually doing that, we're gonna collect some bobbleheads. The pit DLC is the DLC that I most likely will crash, but we'll see. I'll try my best, but it's not up to me. Okay. So this is Fort Constantine. This is where the big gun bobblehead is. Dumpsters here. Is this the big gun? It is. Oh. Got it. Nice. And the next place is very scary. It's called Deathclaw Sanctuary. And even if you have the animal friend perk, you still the Deathclaws are not affected by it. Only the cute animals, which are dogs and the Yogwais here. So I might be get wrecked there, but I try my best not to. This location is also part of the run called All Unique Weapons. And there are 2 unique weapons at Deathclaw Sanctuary, and it's very scary. But thankfully the bobblehead is at the beginning of the cave, so it's not gonna be that a problem. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna collect 3 bobbleheads in this place, or in this intermission between the main quest and the DLC. There's a second one. Nice. Sometimes this can be blocked by that Brahmin there. Right. Please don't kill me. Ooh. So I forgot to bind my stuff. Monkas. There we go. Whew. Oh no. Don't shoot me. There we go. Oh, stop shooting me. Anyways, the last or the last of the 3 bobbleheads here. This is the VKML broadcast station or something, and we're gonna get it now. I'm gonna heal up here and then bind stuff. There we go. So I'm binding the shish kebab, the Gallium blaster, and the stim pack. Yep. Oh no. I need to fast travel from here, but yeah, there we go. I go back to the train tunnels. Is this glitchless? Sure. Absolutely intended. So we can't really enter the pit DLC now because we need to meet Werner, who is escaped slave from the pit, and he has a radio signal we should have listened to, but we didn't, and that starts the DLC. We need to get a slave outfit normally to get inside the pit, but we're gonna bypass that. This is probably the most broken DLC. It's actually something that I'm not actually 100% sure how it works, but I will try my best to explain it. But we will bypass a bunch of stuff to do in this DLC, so we can actually complete it pretty much out of sequence, but still completing all the quests in the DLC. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's help Werner fight these raiders. My aim is really good.
Thank you for your help with those guys.
There we go. There we go. There we go. And then, yeah, I don't need these guys. Let's go back into the train tunnel. I'm gonna start the pit DLC. Nice. Alright, cross your fingers, guys, for not crashing the game here, but this is a very crash-heavy spot, so we'll see.
Hang on, someone's coming. Let me do the talking.
Okay, so the reason why I'm walking in third person, because I actually have to wait for this guy to follow me. And in third person you go slower, so you don't lose the speed cripple, but you still walk slower, and that is gonna make the big sequence break, because well, you will see why, but essentially you don't have to kill Werner later when we finish the DLC and the media, so he will just follow you to the end of the DLC, and you can just convince him to step up, and this is why we do this way. Alright, this bridge is cursed. I can get either crippled or the game can crash. So I'm gonna concentrate here. Oh, the game's gonna crash. I feel it. Feel it in my bones. I knew it. I fucking knew it. The game crashed. No, and it's actually... I can't escape. I can't see my... No. No, please. No. I can't see my cursor. No. Okay, I need to use... There we go. I have to use my keyboard. I knew it. So I quick saved and the game just got frozen. That's expected, sadly. Okay. So I lost speed triple. There we go. I'm gonna make a save here and I'm gonna reapply speed triple now. Yeah, this was expected. It's pretty much part of the run. I knew it's gonna happen. It pretty much happens every time, so it's actually a miracle if it doesn't. It's still better than getting crippled here, I think. There we go. I was fairly fast. I just lost like 30 seconds or something, but it's fine. I don't want to get tripled here. Run is saved. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It just works. Alright, so this is where we need the slavers, these guys, and normally you cannot enter without it, but we're gonna clip inside here. If we can, and that just skipped all that part, and Werner's gonna follow us to Haven when we talk to Asher.
Werner sent you, didn't he?
And what we're gonna do now is the story of the DLC is just finding a cure for a disease here. Forget the name of it, but we're gonna be a freed slave now. So what we need to do is collect 10 steel ingots, because if you don't work in this steel yard, then you're gonna be dead. And we're gonna fight in the arena later on, so we get our freedom and get access to Asher, who is the dictator of this land, and find a cure for disease for the slaves. We have two choices to make. At the end, we're gonna pick the worst one, obviously, but that's the fastest. And this place is kind of scary. There are these trogs here, which are basically this is a disease where caused by radiation and this steel stuff here, and people become like these guys who look like golems. Oh no, missed it. So there's one guy here. Collected the 10 steel ingots. Gonna go back to Medea. Normally, it gives you this quest to collect these ingots now, but we just say here that we already corrected it.
Good.
So that's completed, and now Asher is gonna give his talk, where he's gonna choose a fighter for the arena, and he will be the one, or she, who gonna get some freedom. So the arena is just slave fighting, and it's not gonna be that hard to fight in the arena for reasons you will see. Normally you don't have the weapons because it gets confiscated, so it can be a bit tricky to do, but since we have the alien blaster, it's gonna be pretty funny how we're gonna complete this. So this girl wants to talk to us. It's gonna swing our hands.
And what are you doing down?
And let's sign up for the arena. Let's do it. God damn it. There we go. Very hard fight.
Wow. You again.
Right, second round against the Bear Brothers. Nice, one guy died of these barrels. Oops, please.
Not bad, Grinder. Not you again.
And the last fight between Gruber, who is the champion. Alright, very hard fight. And we are free now, yay! Gruber falls!
Well,
Also, we need to get our stuff back, even if we didn't give anything. Because the game can have some weird things happening. Ooh, I'm not supposed to do that. And we're gonna do the final quest of the DLC. So when I get back to Asher, and it turns out Asher's daughter is the cure for the disease that's happening. And you have to make a choice to either help Asher or to steal the baby. We're gonna make the faster choice here. Also, we're gonna dupe the Nuka-Cola Quantum here, finally. What's my opinion on weapons hits? It's really cool. I love it when I hit the weapon. Because it acts as basically a armor. And it's hard to hit, but I tend to do it. Alright, so we have to wait for Asher or Werner here. And this is how we break the DLC completely. Because Asher or Werner is gonna follow us here. So we don't have to kill him in media. Just need to talk with Asher first.
nice work in the hole.
There we go. No.
Nice work in the hole.
Did not mean to do that. There we go.
Don't let me keep.
So the fastest thing to do is just to leave the baby here and tell Werner to hack off.
Oh, Asher.
There we go. And we picked the Black Widow perk very early on in the game, so the speed check is gonna be fast. We have to wait for actually Werner. Hopefully I didn't soft-lock, but I have a backup. Let's see. There we go.
Ah, you finally made.
And yep, we just convinced Werner it's a bad idea to mess with Asher, and the baby is safe now. And that's the DLC done.
I knew I could.
So what about my reward? There we go, and then we're just gonna leave. Oh no, we're not gonna leave. We're gonna... Where am I? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna dupe the Quantum now. Because we don't have a lucky spawn there.
What the fuck are you smiling about?
Oh, language. This is a family-friendly stream. Please don't. Alright, so what I'm doing now is there's a vending machine inside, and I'm gonna make a quick save outside. I can't eat the baby. So what happens is that the spawn items set in the game whenever you first enter interior cell. And since I'm making a quick save outside, this is every time I say, every time I enter it, the first time actually. So it just resets the spawn items in this vending machine. And I have to wait until I get a Quantum, which has a 10% chance. And I get really bad luck here. Gosh darn it. Stop mocking me. I'm just helping the marathon out. Oh, come on. This is very bad luck. Pray for good RNG, please. instead. Oh, nice, we got the quantum. I'm gonna dupe it with the forks. Again, I explained it how it works. There we go, and I put the forks back in so it because we don't need it anymore. And there we go, we are done here. That's this DLC done. We have 2 more DLCs left to go and a few quests. Oops. And next stop is I think Farragut. Yeah. I usually forget this. Yeah. We're gonna do the quest called Riley's Rangers now. First we're gonna discover a few places, and also get a bubblehead. This is gonna be the hardest bubblehead to get. One on the forks. Say goodbye to the forks. You don't need to do anything, so they just vase you down. Oh. Alright, so the reason why it's gonna be a bit tricky, because there's gonna be 2 dudes with a missile launcher here. And you can get crippled here. I will have some backup strats for this, but I'll try to be crafty here. For good luck, I'm gonna grab that quantum there. Because why not? Alright, so the National Guard Depot has the small guns bubblehead, I think. I'm gonna get it now. Alright, I'm trying to lure these guys to this place, so... Oh, I can't do this. I just try to kill them with this car. Oh, I got... Whatever. Never mind. I got wrecked. Alright, I'll use speed cripple. F in chat, please. There we go. I'll make a save here. Oh no. Bad luck. So yeah, you don't want to get crippled there, but that can happen. Please. Oh no, this run is not that great now. It was fine before the pit DLC. Yeah, sometimes if you don't get the speed cripple, you need to quit the game and reboot it. That's what I do now. Yeah, you can do time stop, but I don't have the right mouse button to unbound, and I don't know the current strat. Sorry, Kong. Oh my god. Oh, come on. I got the breakable one. There we go. Run is saved now, boys. Oops. Someone wrote me on Steam chat. Thanks. There we go. Run is saved, don't worry.
Do you have time for a donation?
Yes, sure.
We've got $5 from Plank saying, "Don't mock the streamer, rage emoji."
Wow, thanks, Planks. Appreciate it. Alright, so National Guard Depot, it's hard to get through this place, so I'm gonna just clip inside here. This is the Conco clip. Shoutouts to him. And we access this door. There we go, we got the bobblehead. me just void back here, and the reason why I killed the robots outside so I can fast roll back to Friendship Heights. Right, we're done with the hard part in this section, so it's fine. Yes, I'm cheating, I know. I will talk to the speedrun police after this run, so they can take me to custody. Don't worry.
They're already on their way.
Oh, okay, well. I'm gonna unlock my doors for them. Oh, Shorty has died. Cool. So that indication meant that Red also died, so that's... yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but if Shorty dies, then Red dies. And that means that she's off the list of Strictly Business. And right now I'm actually doing Riley's Rangers. Oops, I quick load, quick save. Please work. This is a hard clip. Because we need to get to Vernon Square, which is at the COC location. Please work. Less RNG. Alright, let's try this way. I usually have trouble with this clip. This is not consistent. They're gonna lock me in bounds. Wow. Please no. I like out of bounds. There we go. We did it. Nice. Usually clips are easy, but this is a hard clip that I fail. Anyways, here we're at Vernon Square. We have to go through the hotel. I forgot the name of the hotel. You can actually clip inside of the Statesman Hotel directly, but I haven't learned that strat, so forgive me. But we have to go through the hospital to the hotel, that's what I meant. There we go. This is basically a maze. Hotel California, yeah. No, it's the Statesman Hotel. I actually remember the hotel's name, I don't remember the hospital's name. I meant to say hospital at the beginning, sorry. I'm gonna go out of bounds here. And walk in this invisible, you know, ceiling. So we're actually Lionel Richie now because we are, you know, dancing on the ceiling, whatever. Good joke. Anyways, so we need to get back in bounds. So I'm gonna make a save here. There we go. There we go, first try. And we needed 75 repair skills for fixing this elevator. Nice. Otherwise you have to walk in a long way. There we go. And this clip is also sometimes hard, but we did it. We're at the roof where the trapped rangers are, and we need to rescue them and get back to the ranger compound, and that's gonna be the quest completed. Wow, scary.
Hey, you! Get your ass.
Nice. And we needed the one fission battery for this other elevator, so we can skip a huge chunk of backtracking. First we need to kill these super mutants here. There we go. Easy. And we're gonna go to Anacostia Crossing, so we access the ranger compound from here. And hope you remember the best strat in the run, which is the door opening strat, and that's now becomes relevant because the door is already open. So we can just clip inside and void out. There we go. Let's get to the ranger compound. So this guy talks to us every time. It's like a slam poetry guy. This is actually the first time I heard this dialogue, I think. Usually says something else here. There we go. So we rescued all the rangers, so we get the reward here by Riley. There we go.
You look like you've been through.
There we go. We go for the armor because that weighs less. We're still gonna drop it, but it's fine. And we're gonna turn in the Nuka-Cola Quantums now, finally, at Gilder Shade. Where am I? There we go, here's Sierra.
Sierra Petrova does this.
Turn in the sorry Nuka-Cola Quantums. Don't wanna take her tour. And there we go. Oh no.
So who might you?
Forgot this guy. He talks to you. But whatever. So that's the quest done, called Nuka-Cola Challenge. And we go to Paradise Falls with that money that we got from it.
Susan thought she could just...
And since only Susan left for Strictly Business, we're gonna complete the quest now. What do I take here usually? I don't know. This one, I guess. I don't know. So Strictly Business is done, and then we're gonna complete a quest called
What's up?
oh, I forgot the quest name. Rescue from Paradise, yeah, that's the one.
Hey, be more careful.
Which is rescuing kids from who got enslaved by these guys from Little Lamplight. I was gonna grab this bubble head. And the fastest way to rescue these guys is to actually buying them, because buying them is fast. I'm not gonna actually enslave them, but you know, we are good guys, obviously. This is a good karma run. And there we go.
What the hell, Wadey?
Watch it.
And we did it, nice. And
Well, I guess that's it.
that completes the quest. And we're gonna do the next DLC. This is where also the game can crash. Hoping the best not to.
Welcome, my friend.
Welcome, my friend. Okay, so we need to buy 2 tickets back and forth.
Just don't come crying to me
And
when
it
a
works a
mile
lot.
orc is chewing on your guts.
And that's why I'm gonna sell him the stuff that we picked up from Mothership Zeta. Just, I don't want to sell the... let's sell this. I don't need this. There we go. And there we go. Just need to do a nice sleep here. So, Point Lookout, I think this is the longest DLC in the speedrun, because it has 10 quests, 5 main quests, 5 side quests. The side quests are not that long. But yeah. Hopefully, since I crashed once, I won't crash again, but again, I cannot really guarantee it. And this is a spooky DLC, but it's fun actually. So the whole DLC revolves around a fight between Desmond, a ghoul, and a brain dude called Professor Calvert. And we're gonna resolve their problems now, because they're fighting with each other. I think Professor Calvert is like pre-war scientist. He made himself to become a brain, so he becomes like immortal. And Desmond is like a dude who was always following him, and like he was a secret agent dude. And they fight over like 200 years now. So yeah, what I'm doing now. Okay, so anyways, I tried to explain everything about this DLC. It's kind of, again, try my best, but it's not gonna be that easy. So we're gonna collect some fission batteries for the quest, a spoonful of whiskey. Yeah, all side quests are completed as well in the DLC. and I actually have to pull out my notes for this quickly. Please, quickly. Because I have to look up the... Oh my god, where am I? Quest names. So it starts the quest Anticland to pick up the soil samples, because we need to collect 3 soil samples and then return it to the OSS Ozymandias to get some reward. And that's a side quest. Where am I? Oh, I need to discover Margaret's place. Try to do this. There we go. There we go. I just want to see chat as well. There we go. Yeah, I'm using notes. Sorry. I always forget the name of the quest here. That's why I'm using notes, but it should be fine. Where am I going? I need to get to the cathedral. This is where the tribals live. Yeah, these are these hillbillies here who are the locals. There we go, and we go back to this hardware. How do I remember this? I just practice a lot. You have to have good memory or notes. I'm still using notes, so it's not that I remember everything in this game. Alright, so I discovered the ritual site. That's also for a side quest later, and I discovered the Calvert Mansion. So for starting this quest line, the main quest line, you need to talk with Desmond, who's supposed to be at the Calvert Mansion. But if you go to the Point Lookout, what is it called? Oh my god, I forgot its name. I'm so bad at English. Whatever, that place. Then he will be spawned there, and we'll start the main quest. First, we're gonna complete a very, very fast side quest. The Velvet Curtain. Just gonna need to go out of bounds. Lighthouse, yeah, lighthouse. Yes, 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 yes. I forgot that word. This is also kind of interesting and kind of long quest, but if you just clip inside here, it completes the quest. It revolves around following the routes of a Chinese spy back in the day and get some items at the end, but just get this terminal and then the quest will be completed. There we go. That's the quest completed. That's probably the easiest quest to complete the whole one during the whole run. Alright, we're gonna kill these Mirelurks here so we can fast travel later. Oops. And we're gonna clip inside here. This can be a bit finicky because I can fall off here. I didn't. Nice. Let's meet Desmond. So you need to walk through in a specified way here, so Desmond spawns here. This is actually much faster than going to the mansion. We're gonna go here, talk to him.
Yes, you.
There we go. And it will complete the first quest of the DLC and then also starts the next one, which is meeting the tribals, because Desmond is very curious about what's happening with the tribals because they have some weird stuff going on. Turns out that they are worshipping Professor Calvert because they think he's a god, but Professor Calvert is not really impressed by them, but you know, they need someone to help him, so we're gonna find out the truth about this. There we go, and we're gonna void out here. This is also a fairly hard crypt to do, so cross your fingers again, guys. Please work. Oh my god. I can't do this, wow. Well, this is fun. Let's try this side, why not? Now, clipping through, like, the stair clips are sometimes really bad and annoying. No, please. Oh my god. No, come on. This is bad. Oh, there we go. First try. So go back to the cathedral and trying to infiltrate the tribals, but they require you to take like a ritual. We're gonna take that, but before that we're gonna do some advancement in the side quests as well. Is this the intended way to play the game? Absolutely. This is how Todd Howard planned it. I'm Hungarian. So I got the second source survey tape and then fission battery. And we go west, yeah. And get the third one. And it's kind of hard because these soil samples are not in a marked location, so I just have to remember it. It's actually probably one of the hardest things to remember. The crash site, and it next to it somewhere. I use some visual cues for this. There we go. There is the third place. Ooh, run is saved. There we go. We get the soil sample, some stim packs. Why not? And we're gonna take the ritual now, which is going through like a hypnotic state, and you're gonna get drugged, and actually part of your brain is cut out by someone, not gonna spoil it who. And it's very spooky, but we're gonna skip all of that. It's actually really funny how you go through that hypnosis thing, but we're gonna skip all of that by going out of bounds again. Sorry. There we go. This clip can be very finicky, so let's hope this works. But essentially you have to collect the seeds from the planga plant. Planga is this basically a drug here for these residents. There we go, we did it. And this place is surrounded by invisible walls, but there is actually a hole between two invisible walls, so we can just clip through that and just clip back out, and you don't have to go through this section as a normal intended way, so it's much faster. Come on, this is the location. We're gonna get drugged here. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Completed the ritual, and we're trying to clip back, but it's a bit harder. There we go. And it just forced me out. Alright. Next location is the Black Hole Manor, and we're gonna start the quest taking at my notes. The Dark Heart of Black Hole. Oh no, where am I? Oh, went the wrong way because I looked at my notes. Cool. Oops. So we're gonna collect some items for the quest Spoonful of Whiskey. We need 3 yeast bags. Nice, we did it. We need some pongo fruit as well.
Keep your distance.
There we go.
Good.
So this guy requests us to get a book because he wants to control the swamp folk here. With like an ancient book, and there will be a girl outside who is also after this book, but I'm not gonna take her offer. There we go. Oh, I forgot that I don't need to actually do this. Whatever. And I pick adamantium skeleton. Nice, nice, nice.
Truly the mother pump.
Nice, the ritual is complete. Let's pick up some pongo fruit here. I think I need 10, maybe? Or I don't know how many, to be honest.
Transcend.
I'm gonna collect as many as I can, to be honest, and we'll see. Alright, so we are gonna talk with Nadine.
Looks like another newbie.
There we go. And she's gonna tell us the location of Jackson, the leader of the tribe. So I'm gonna drop some items because I'm gonna be over encumbered. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna discover the grotto here for a later side quest. And we're gonna enter the boat there where Jackson is, and then we're gonna progress the main quest line. Where am I? Where's the grotto? Oh no, I'm not at the place. There's the grotto. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna learn the identity of Professor Carver now. He's a hologram though, so we have to find his location. And we have to tell the results to Desmond so that we found him. So they can fight more, and essentially we have to choose between them. So I need to go to the end of this cave. I'm gonna kill Jackson. It's not really relevant. There we go. Here's there's Professor Calvert. Also, Professor Calvert uses telekinesis or telepathic powers, so he can talk to you. I will talk with Desmond. Hope it works. There we go.
I knew it. I knew that.
There we go, there we go. Not this one. And Desmond requests us to blow up the big wheel at the entertainment park or whatever it's called. And because that is the way Professor Calvert control everyone's minds. But we're gonna, you know, actually backstab Desmond, and we're gonna actually drop that in this dumpster. And there we go. And then we go back to Calvert Mansion to talk with Desmond about that. But it's destroyed now by a failsafe that Professor Calvert did. But Desmond is gonna be saved, don't worry. So I have to wait for the quest update. And we don't have much left in the main story, so we're gonna do some side quests. So first up we get the book for the black hole quest. So actually the dude can control these swamp folk. This is actually, I think it's a reference to the Cthulhu legend and Lovecraft stuff. So it's supposed to be really cool and creepy, but doesn't matter too much. Okay, cool now. Okay, and then yeah. But first we're gonna enter the OSS Ozymandias. So returning the soil samples. Telepathy, yeah, not telekinesis, that's different. Thanks for teaching me English, by the way. It's really early morning for me and I forgot how to speak English, sorry. There we go, and yeah, you just need to type, turn these holotapes into this terminal here and get some reward, but that's essentially the quest. And there we go. First one, second, third, and there we go. That quest is completed. The antique land. We go back to Black Hole Manor. Mostly understandable. Nice. Oh no, didn't meant to take that.
Book.
The book. Okay, I completed the Dark Heart of Black Hole. And we're gonna do some interesting stuff now with called Pilk Safari. It's also a quest, which is just basically this guy organizes safaris that lets you kill ghouls, and the ironic thing is that he's also a ghoul, so it's a bit messed up. So I'm gonna just full level up, and this is an auto scroller. This is why I kept the shish kebabs, so I can just sort of kill them without using my weapon. Just need to make sure that I don't step into these bear traps. So this is just, yeah, this is the quest basically. These guys are not really helpful, but I'm gonna keep them alive because why not? You can just kill them straight away. They're probably gonna die anyways because they suck. There we go. I'm gonna use the alien blaster if they are far away, like downstairs. Oops, hit that guy. There we go. There we go. And are we done? No. No, 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 no. One. Where's the guy? There we go. Are we done now? No. Oh, because I'm wearing the ghoul mask now. That's why this is happening. Yeah. I can see the markers on the compass at first. Yeah, this is not good. Where's that dude? Come on. Oopsie daisy. And there we go. Survived Pilk Safari. That's the quest completed. Where am I? Okay. It took a while, but it's fine. Amazing. We did it. Nice. And we're gonna complete the final side quest before completing the whole DLC. Called Spoonful of Whiskey. So, oh, I can't press roll. So this DLC, or this quest, is about Margaret is really sick, and she tells you that you need to make a tonic for her so you can cure her. And there are some items to give her. But it turns out that she just wants to make moonshine because she's an alcoholic. So that's what we're gonna do. And we have to wait 24 hours for that batch to be made, so... There we go. Just wait and then get the moonshine.
You finding your way around, sweetie?
There we go.
Good thing, sweet.
Good tonic, I guess. And then I'm gonna finish the DLC. So as we sort of betrayed Desmond, it still doesn't matter which ending you choose. You still have to kill the Professor Calvert, so we're gonna just kill him now and choose that ending instead of the killing Desmond one, because... And that's his location, so we just warp there and then he's just dead. So we completed the whole DLC. Cool, cool, cool. Meeting of the minds, yeah. And we go back to the point lookout pier and go back. And Nadine takes over the boat because it turns out that the one who took your part of their brain was Tobar, the original guy from the boat, so yikes. There we go, and we don't have much left in the main game. Yeah, we have a few side quests left and the main quest, and then the last DLC actually. I think we collected all the bubbleheads, I think. Let's check. Yeah. So we already have all the bubbleheads. At least. So I'm looking at the current time. It's actually a decent run so far, so... This might be underestimate, but we'll see. Try not to jinx it. Anyway, we're gonna do the quest, get Axiom's radio. And normally, you have to fight with the behemoth here and killing a bunch of super mutants. But since we met the Brotherhood technically already, we can just enter this building. This is a cool bug here. So this is where we bypass this whole thing.
The look on your face says it.
And this is 3 Dog. So we just tell him that we already have the real Eilish, so we can just install it now because he gives us now the terminal password. I tried to do a fun glitch here, since this run is okay-ish. So normally taking the elevator is pretty funny, but we can do a glitch here without taking the elevator. So we can take the elevator, and we actually take the elevator, but our body doesn't take the elevator technically. I've tried to do this, it's fairly hard to do. Please work. Please work. You have to stand in a very specified way. No, please. I want to show this so badly. Was that it? No. God damn it. Oh no. Alright, whatever. I will try one more time and it doesn't work then. I can't show it, I guess. Please. Please. No, whatever. Anyways, what you can do is that you can access this control outside, and you can go upside, and what happens is that all the floor just falls to you because you are not actually moving, but the items like this moving downwards. It's pretty funny, but yeah, it's hard to do. I have a video of it on my YouTube channel, but yeah. Anyway, we install the relay dish and then go back to General Plaza. don't want to waste too much time on it because it can take forever. Anyways,
Hey, all right.
there we go. We completed Galaxy News Radio. Very cool. And I think this is the last side quest of the main game, which is Trouble in the Home Front. And doesn't matter now. I'm gonna pick, I don't know, this one, I guess. Which is going back to Vault 101. Because Amata sending us a distress signal because there are trouble in this vault. But usually we'll need to listen to the radio message, but we can just clip inside, so we don't have to. Also have to wait for a specific amount of time. I hope this will be fine. And you know what, let's actually be safe and wait for 9 AM. We have to wait for Stanley to be downstairs so we can get the password from him. And what we're gonna do with this quest is that we're gonna destroy the water supply, and it's gonna be activating the evacuation stuff. So that's the fastest way to do this quest. You can actually like kill the overseer and talk to the overseer, whatever, but it's very slow, so that's the fastest way. Just basically destroy this vault. Anarchy is the way to go fast, apparently. There we go. There we go, there we go. Please be downstairs, Stanley. Nice. The password, and let's destroy the vault. There we go. And once we escape the vault, the quest will be completed. Yeah, poor Stanley, but hey. He's not really with us, so he's against us. Tunnel's gone, yeah. Exactly. Also, the one interesting thing is that the layout of the vault is the same, but the cells, interior cells are different, so we can't just COC back like we did at the beginning. Do we have some donations to read, maybe?
We do, actually.
Okay.
We've got $6 from Mr. Naas with a comment in parentheses, spell the name backwards.
Nice.
And that's all we've got so far.
Okay. Thank you.
All I'm saying is,
so we're gonna finish the main quest by entering this cutscene. And I'm gonna do a whole skip of like 3 minutes by skipping the whole Liberty Prime escort quest by doing the big glitch here. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll try to explain it. I make a save there because sometimes it won't work because it's very broken.
Before we get started,
I don't take any armor, and there we go.
Okay, we're going to go over it. The pride is Roth.
Yeah, so
we need to move quick.
The skipping dialogue here. So what happens is that since Lyons is a temporary follower, we can just go to the Jefferson Memorial and actually teleport her there. And this is basically this whole quest about is to get Sarah to the end. And we're gonna pick a dialogue choice that breaks her AI, and that's how we skip the whole run. Or not whole run, but the whole escort, which is very, very long. Liberty Prime is very slow. I'm gonna make a save just in case, because I can mess this up. Sometimes it won't work, but It's a weird ledge here. I was gonna wait until he starts moving, and Sarah is next to me. There we go. And let's do this. So we don't have to walk through this section where we just wait until this whole escort quest gets completed. We just go to the end and talk with Colonel Autumn. Normally, the reason why you can do this in a casual playthrough is that there's this energy field next to it, Jefferson, and you can't fast travel to Jefferson now. But we can just clip inside and break the whole quest here in this manner. And we're gonna finish the main game, and only left of the run is the last DLC. So yeah, I looked at the estimate. I might finish this underestimate actually, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Because the last DLC takes about 30 minutes to complete, so hoping the best now. Okay, let's just clip inside here. And let's try to do the skip here. So I'm trying to keep Sarah here, so she will enter no matter what, because she can just run away and she will be lost forever. So cross your fingers again, so this will work. So talking to Autumn here. To give up, that's actually important. And that messes Lion's AI, nice.
Watch your spacing. You're just going to let him leave?
No softlock here, cool.
Hello, is anyone there? It's Dr. Lee.
Doctor,
I've been monitoring the facility. There's pressure to release.
And we're gonna activate the purifier and fell into the coma for
well, so
2 weeks, so it's gonna be a 3-minute cutscene, so hope you're gonna enjoy it. I try not to talk to it during it, but this is where the last DLC starts actually. Okay. Tell me about my day. I streamed Oblivion earlier, and it was like I finished it like 3 AM and I slept for like 4 hours. Then I woke up, had some coffee, and that's it.
Do you come here often?
Yeah.
And so it was that
I have
the
a
lone wanderer
few runs
ventured
ready
forth
for
from
this
Vault
marathon.
101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his own child.
What's his name?
The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place.
Ron Perlman is the narrator who played the original Hellboy, so.
But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Okay. Finally. Yeah, the story doesn't really end here unless you don't have the Broken Steel DLC installed. So that's all we need to do is the Broken Steel. This might be underestimate actually. This might be actually a PB, but I don't have the loadless timer ready, so yeah. But I try not to jinx it, because I might fail this run still.
Careful now.
There we go. Did we win? What happens now? And we completed the 2 quests. Take it back and project impurity. Doesn't really matter what I pick now and what perk do I take. Okay, so the DLC revolves around destroying the rest of the Enclave and also securing the purified water, and that's what we're gonna do. So we talked to Rothschild. He's gonna tell us what to do next. Just have to wait for him. And he tells us to go to Paladin Tristan. He's the mastermind behind operations against the rest of the Enclave. There we go.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
And then what do I do now? Yeah, I'm gonna do the side quest first. So first I'm gonna go to this place. So the side quest revolves around the Brotherhood trying to distribute the purified water to civilians, and there are some guys who are acting strange because yeah, I need to just ensure that they are using it for the right reasons. And one of the quests is called the Amazing Aqua Cura, where a ghoul guy at the Museum of History tries to actually sell fake purified water here, and we're gonna comfort him about it. And this is like one of the times I actually have to listen to a holotape.
I'm leaving you in charge of the bottling operation while I'm away doing my
So we exposed her, or him.
First off, shoot anyone who isn't me or one of you. Don't want anyone nosing around.
And this is where we learned his misdeeds.
Pay them promptly, but don't let them in. Take the aqua pura, dump it into tubs and sinks to hold for later.
There we go.
Then fill the empty bottles with the treated irradiated.
Well, hello there, Smooth.
When you get enough bottles to make it worthwhile, make
There
a
we
trip
go.
over to Underworld. I'll take the new bottles.
Oh, I missed
give you
this.
your cut. Oh, and leave the wigs alone. I don't want your greasy head.
There we go.
I mean it.
There we go, and yeah, we just blackmail him, so there we go. That's the quest completed. And we're gonna go to Jefferson, because there's a guy there who operates these quests. Scribe Bigsley, I think.
Hail. Gotta hand it to you, kid.
This one. I'm gonna lend him a hand. So the first is the Liberty City Caravans, and the second one is the Megaton thing. Yeah. So, protecting the waterway and the holy water, or what it's called. Yep, 2 quests. We're gonna first deal with the Megaton one. So there is this cult, similarly to, I think, to the Children of Atom. They're actually using this aqua pura to contaminate the water back with irradiation, and they sell it, so we're gonna stop them. Right, here's this guy. We're gonna get the key from him with some steam packs. Key, yeah. And you just need to kill the leader. There we go. That's done, and we're gonna take the Rivet City stuff, which is the longer side quest. So the water caravans are getting infiltrated by raiders, so we have to solve this problem. Yeah. And first we need to find a clue. Who are they? So we're gonna do that by listening to a holotape again. Alright. So, they're fighting with some guys here. We just need to get the holotape from them and listen to it, and they are in Wilhelm's Wharf. I need to kill them, and that's gonna be it. We have to return to Rivet City after it. Oh, they're already dead. Nice. New painting place. Let's listen to it. And go to... Oh, I can't fast travel. Oh no. There we go.
It's because one of my boys thinks he can trust you. If he's wrong, you're...
And this is the meeting place. We're gonna kill them. There we go. And going back to Rivet City. Oops.
We offer our protection services. Wasteland's dangerous and all. We charge them steep.
Yeah, I got a speed check.
We sell the water to
There we go, and go back to Bixley. No, not this place. And go back to Bisley to complete the side quest. And that's the side quest done, basically. And we're gonna complete the main quest in the DLC.
What is it this time?
Wilhelm's Wharf.
Stop the cult. There we go.
And memorize the passphrase.
There we go.
It's Mirelurk Stew. If you forget it, don't bother coming round. You'll get shot. No
and we're gonna go to Damage Building. Okay, so we're gonna complete the last 3 main quests. And the first one is just a fight between the Brotherhood and the Enclave. And we just need to download the telemetry data from a terminal. That's the whole point of this quest. I think it's the Who Dares Wins quest. Yeah, it's Who Dares Wins. Yeah, no, that's the last quest. This is called... Let me check my notes. Wanna be... Actually, Death from Above, yeah.
Well, look.
Nice. Right. So this is gonna be the last voyage of Liberty Prime, and he's gonna be sadly get wrecked here, and this is sort of what will be solved in Fallout 4, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit sad. We just have to wait until he progresses, so I just like to do this fun game here with this stuff here.
Engaging red Chinese aggressors. Communist engaged. Communist target acquired.
There we go. Let's go now.
Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning defenses. Structural weakness detected. Exploiting. German chain will fail. China will fall.
Alright, let's wait. Oh, they are getting wrecked.
Warning.
Oh no. Warning.
Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately.
Oh no. Not like this, Liberty Prime. Oh.
Catastrophic.
Feels bad, man.
System failure. Initiate.
Yes, Stripe Broadshot's gonna be really sad about this, but anyway, we can still download the telemetry data for him. There we go. We just need to not get wrecked here, that's the only goal. Don't worry, it will be rebuilt in Fallout 4. This is just some tight movements and yeah, again, try not to get wrecked here. There we go. This one, download. Cool, cool, cool. And we're gonna go back to the Citadel. Oh no. Can't fast travel. Why not? So that's Red Scorpion, nice. Can you die? Oh no. There we go. Now we can go back. And the main story of this DLC is technically to get the Tesla cannon to be working, because that's a really OP weapon for the Brotherhood, and we first need to get the Tesla coil from Old Olney, and then once we get it we can defeat the rest of the Enclave. So let's find Rothschild. Where is he?
Hail.
Gonna be here.
I can't.
Yeah, sorry about the robot you got. I'm gonna talk with Elder Lions to actually complete the quest, and then we'll be done. It's probably in his chambers. Yeah. Sometimes they at the same place, which is very cool, but not this time.
I trust you've spoken with
Yeah, I've spoken with Rothschild. Oops, not this one. Not this one. We have 2 quests left.
Nice.
Alright, we're gonna get the Tesla coil from the Old Olney paperworks. And hopefully we won't get wrecked by some Deathclaws. Yeah, right way. Please don't. There we go. It's gonna wait out here, and there we go. Kill this dude. I'm trying to avoid out here, if I can. Oh.
What the?
Didn't want this guy to talk to me. But he did anyways, whatever. Right, let's try to... There we go, first try. And I'm gonna do a hard trick here, because we need to go out of bounds and actually back in bounds again. Which is a bit finicky now. I'm trying to clip through these stairs and access that platform there, but it's not the easiest thing to do. Please, oh, almost. Yeah. It's hard to clip and hard to control yourself. There we go. And I'm trying to jump here. Oh, I missed the jump. There we go. Okay. So we still have to go make a jump here, which we cannot really see where we are going. So yeah, I failed it. Let's try it again. Oh my god, this is not easy. No. There we go. To access this door, and yeah, that's the hard part done. Hey Jabu. Jabu is the world record holder at this category, by the way. Say hi to him.
We've got a donation.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have $9 from Anonymous, who says, "Great game, great run."
Thank you. Okay, so let's get the Tesla coil. Cannot really touch it because we're gonna get wrecked. So there we go. And we go back and we're gonna complete the final quest of the run. Yay! I'm so excited, as you can hear. Which is Who Dares Wins, and all you need to do is put the bobbleheads in the bobblehead stand.
So that's time soon?
It's gonna be like 10 minutes or something.
Okay.
Maybe. I will tell.
Yeah.
There's one big quest, and then yeah. And then we go to, yeah, here. Okay, so pretty much we need to destroy the Air Force base where the Enclave is, and then yeah, and this is where the good ending and the bad ending is gonna come place. So you have like a minute or two to get in your donations if you have anything.
Yeah, bad ending's actually currently in the lead at $35.
Okay.
Which is $1 more than good ending at $34.
Okay, so you have time for a few, like, I don't know, 5 minutes left maybe. I don't know. I kind of forgot, but not much left till I have to decide which ending do I choose. All right. So I usually shoot this plus here, so it kills the super mutants there. Looks cool as well. All right. Okay, so we just have to go to the end here. There's gonna be still some out of bounds stuff here. The same that happened at Old Olney. I'm gonna make a autosave here and then try to clip out of bounds and then just going to this platform. There we go. And it's gonna be a bit scary because I won't be seeing much because I'm out of bounds and I actually have to just crouch so I can see where to go. A bit scary. There we go. I have to get to the end of this train tunnel. Okay. Oh, I think I quick saved at the wrong time. No, I didn't. It's kind of hard because you cannot really see where to go, but hey, I did it. Cool stuff. Let's heal up. And then trying to go back inbounds by entering here. There we go. And then I go here. Okay, so one last thing that's kind of a sequence break here is to do a trick called the Tesla cannon jump, which keeps lowering the ramp and then going up it. Try to do it. It's not that hard, but it can be finicky. Also, sometimes this sentry bot gets you wrecked, and then you have to activate these doors, but now I just use the third-person interaction glitch to access the console. There we go, and we get to get the Tesla cannon now. And then I'm gonna show you what I meant by that jump. Just need to get to the end of the platform here. Yeah, I might go overestimate just by a bit, it's fine. Not that big of a deal. I was kind of worried that I'm going to overestimate like 15 minutes or something, but it's actually gonna be a decent run. Anyways, I went overestimate over the Oblivion run by 4 minutes. That was really bad. Won't happen now. Anyways, what happens now is that you have to go to a tower to lower the ramp, so you can go up the Air Force base, like that thing. And the tower is there, you have to go up there and then activate the terminal and go back. Instead of doing that, we're just gonna skip that part and we try to access the door by using Tesla cannon as a stool so we can just jump higher. Let's try to do it. Okay, this was mostly developed by Ichabo in chat, so shoutouts to him. I have to stay in a specific spot here. No. Oh! Oh my god, this is super cool. I got this very rare jump. Nice. Very cool. First try, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna kill this guy here, so we get the key. And whatever. And we are very close to actually deciding on a good ending or bad ending, so I think it's time to decide now which one I choose.
You're a bad boy.
Okay. That's really cool because that's the fastest ending, so we don't have to wait for an extra 1 minute here. So the bad ending is just to blow up the citadel, even though this place is gonna blow up as well, so yeah. RIP Brotherhood, I guess. Okay, so we have I think like 1 minute left of the run, so timing's coming up when I place the bobbleheads at Megaton on the bobblehead stand, and the quest will be completed as well, so I have to actually wait for the ding sound. I will tell them.
Surprised to see me?
And yeah. So what I need to do now is just to fast travel away from here before they find out that I blew up the Citadel, because they're gonna be pissed. And then...
Citadel Control, come in. What the hell's wrong with the equipment on this flying junk pile? Let me try this. Citadel Control, come in. This is Pride 1. Citadel Control, where the heck...
Oh, come on guys, don't be so mean.
Must be a malfunction or some trouble over there. We're going
I
to
expected much worse from this run, to be honest. Don't take my speedrunning license away.
The speed police are going to put you behind bars.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, and please. There we go. Going back to Megaton and then finish the run. And almost time now. Okay, let's validate the run.
Right, 3:31:43.
Oh, that's fairly good. We completed 58 quests and collected 20 bobbleheads. That's actually the requirement, so that's it. That's the whole 100% technically. Yeah. And
congratulations.
Thank you very much. And yeah, that was it. And next up we have the Legend of Big Chungus. So I try to be fast with that as well. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you